You wrote this comment on a quick look I did about 4 years ago. It was on Numbers 15, 32 through 35, and that was a person being sentenced to death because he was picking up sticks on the Sabbath. And you wrote, I don't buy it. Something is missing, some type of reference that the man's heart is evil. Can't claim God is merciful in this passage when they also had the sacrifice offering for sins. Why not tell him to make a sacrifice for sins? So basically, you're saying that the man shouldn't have been put to death, they should have been sacrificed for sins. Well, in the video that I did, I explain in verses 27 through 29, if the person unintentionally sins, then he can bring an offering. But in verses 30 and 31, it says if he's intentionally does something, then he's going to be cut off. He's going to be put to death. That's when I read the verses 32 through 35. This man picked up sticks. He violated the Sabbath. They took him aside. They basically arrested him and they put him in a guard. And then they reviewed what he did. And it was God that was going to judge him because it was God that said we should stone this person. God is omniscient. He knows the heart of the individual that picked up sticks. He would know why he did it and his intent. So when God says stone the man, it was God that was judging him, and that's why he was stoned. He was stoned because he violated the Sabbath. He did it intentionally. If he didn't do it intentionally, God would have said, let's take an offering for him because it was unintentional. God would know that. But you said you didn't buy it. I explained it in the video and I'm explaining it now. If you do not buy it, then basically what you're questioning is God's righteous judgment. God is righteous in his theology to do what? Either take an offering from someone because they did something unintentionally, or rightly judge him because he violated one of God's commands. That's what he did. So God can certainly pardon, but he is also the judge of sins, especially in a theocracy. So he was completely right to tell the nation of Israel to stone that individual. That individual had to have intent to do it purposely for God to say that he needs to be stoned to death because God is all knowing. I hope that explains it. If you don't buy it, then I would suggest you be prayerful to God so that he can show you his holiness, his righteousness, and his justice. Thanks for listening.